Hi guys, it's week 35 of the English Premier League. We've got all games covered once again with the punditry team. We're going to start off with Newcastle versus Liverpool, but before we get to that, just a gentle reminder, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. Enjoy guys.
Newcastle versus Liverpool. This is actually being recorded before Liverpool play Everton, but I believe that Liverpool will come out on top and get all 3 points. This is a tricky away game. It's a very informed Newcastle, especially at home. And yes, everyone beats everyone, but Liverpool are looking strong to try and win a few more trophies. And they're in a title race and they're on great form and they're starting to play really good football again. After a few average performances, they're now playing to the levels that we know they can. And they're going to take Man City to the wire. Newcastle are a block in their way. That's all they are. They're going to cause them trouble at times, but they're not going to beat Liverpool. Liverpool playing for the league. Newcastle safe, nothing to play for. League position, again might cause a few problems, but I can't see anything like a Liverpool victory here. Imagination is what I like. Sometimes you just got to use your noggin. This one's going to be an away win here. I'm going to give Newcastle a goal. I'll say 3-1 to Liverpool.
So Aston Villa versus Norwich. Aston Villa, I wouldn't say they're not completely safe, but let's face it, they're not going to go down. They've pretty much got nothing to play for. They're just looking forward to next season. Might be on the beach already. Norwich, this is shit or bust time now. It's win or go home. They won't be completely out of it with a lose, but it'll be almost impossible to survive if they don't win this one. And just a little bit of added spice is Dean Smith against the team that sacked him early in the season. So with this one, I think because it's silly season and you get a few strange results now coming down the stretch, I'm going to go for a Norwich 1-0 away win to keep their survival hopes alive.
Wolves versus Brighton. Brighton been on a good run of form of late. Got some good results against what you would say better quality sides. But I do think that run may come to an end this weekend. I think Wolves at home are a tough task, and I would predict a Wolves win here. I'll go for 2-1 Wolves.
Week 35, Watford, Burnley. Burnley, I'll start with first on the back of 3 fantastic results, 7 points from the last 9 available, which has got them right out the bottom 3 now. One place above relegation zone has dropped Fat Frank's Everton team into it, and they're banging trouble Everton at the minute, with their running. Manager who's not used to being down that end of the table, so they're banging trouble Everton. But fair play to Burnley. I mean, they got rid of Dyche. I was one who thought, that's a big mistake. I still thought they would have got out of it with him there, but credit to them, they've got stuck in, picked up the points and got themselves out of it. Whether they'll keep it going, who knows, but their running does look a lot easier than Everton's. Watford on the other end, not really doing particularly great under Hodgson here. I mean, he's doing sort of slight improvements defensively. Sometimes they look alright, but they're still conceding too many goals. They're just not winning enough points. Not even picking up draws. Just losing games. I mean, I have seen them a couple of times on telly this season. They look alright going forward, but it's not scoring goals. And if you're not scoring goals, you ain't gonna win football matches. So he needs to address that very quickly. Otherwise, they're going to go. So on this one, I can see Burnley getting a result again. Whether they'll get a win or not, I don't know. Draw's no good to Watford. Burnley will take a point. But I just got a feeling with momentum and the way it is with confidence, I think Burnley will nick this one. So I'm going to go Watford 0, Burnley 2.
So this week I've got Crystal Palace versus Southampton. I don't think this one's going to be a great one for the neutrals to watch, because I think both teams now have definitely done enough for safety and got their position for next year in the league. I would say probably Crystal Palace are performing better out of the 2 teams at the minute. Vieira's got the youngsters, playing quite well at the minute. So just for that fact, I'm going to probably go with Crystal Palace nicking it 2-1.
Leeds versus Man City. Everyone else would do this prediction and bum Leeds up and then go, I can't see them beating Man City. No, not the Don, because I have imaginations and I go for it. Unlike favourite backing Bear, he's the biggest favourite backer now. God, he's worse than Bez. Anyway, moving on. Leeds versus Man City. Man City, I think, will drop points at some point, and it's going to be one of the away games. This is a tough game. Leeds are not safe yet. They need a result. A draw might be enough, and that's what I see happening here. I don't think City will lose, but I don't think City will win. I think City might put a few weaker players out who are not playing as much, and that will tell. And I'm going to go for a draw here. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Leeds get a point, and this opens the door for Liverpool to win the league. 1-1 here at Ellen Road.
Premier League predictions, Everton versus Chelsea. It's a huge game for Everton, as who would have thought they would be battling for relegation at the start of the season? Who would have thought that they would be down there right now? Lampard's come into Everton. He's got a decent squad around him. However, no investment has been made. I think the players, they just look fed up. Chelsea, on the other hand, they're up and down right now. Obviously, they've been in the news a lot. 1 week they're winning, next week they're performing badly. So, could Chelsea give old Frank Lampard a win here? Who knows? However, I think Everton will go for it. It's a big team. They are coming up against. Lampard knows it's his old team. So, you know what I'm going to say. This will be going down the middle, 1-1.
Tottenham v Leicester. Spurs were really poor against the Super Bees on Saturday. We didn't let them settle at all, and they were lucky to come away with a point. They're playing a good side in Leicester, but they're concentrating on Europe, so might be a given here for Spurs. Leicester will cause them problems, and let's hope, for the hubby's sake, they show up and Spurs don't. Going for a biased score here because I have to do it. I can't give any other way here, so I'm going for a Leicester win, 1-0 over Tottenham.
West Ham v Arsenal. Massive game for Arsenal. Need the 3 points. It's been a yo-yo season once again. The last 3-4 weeks have shown it for Arsenal. Had 3 disastrous results, then turned it into 2 fantastic results against 2 big rivals. Right, they luck a little bit against United, but they played so well against Chelsea. They finally deserved both wins, and now they're back in control for the top 4 fight out with Spurs. West Ham, on the other hand, it's all in the Europa League for them now. I can't see David Moyes putting out a full team, especially in this game. I mean, they've got that Europa League semi-final. What a massive occasion it is for West Ham and the fans. And this game is falling in between both legs. So I can't really see David Moyes putting a strong team out. He'll probably put a similar team out to what he did against Chelsea. They held Chelsea to obviously a goalless game to the 91st minute, Pulisic, and they were pretty comfortable, to be fair. But this is all about Arsenal this week. I can see it being quite similar to the Chelsea game, the Chelsea-West Ham game. Would Arsenal be able to break them down? 1 point is not enough. 3 points is got to be the minimum now for these sort of games, despite obviously, West Ham going and finish Europa League. That's their priority at the moment. But I don't know. Arsenal being a yo-yo, I'm waiting for them to go down again. So I believe it's going to be a 1-1 game. I think Arsenal fans will be pretty hard done by that and feel like, no, come on, we should be, tipped as favourites to win, and you should, rightly so. But it's a London derby. If West Ham can stay defensively sound like they did against Chelsea, then it's going to be hard for Arsenal to break them down. I can't see Arsenal losing, but I think they're going to be struggling to get the 3 points in. But I do believe it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. And we're going to go for a Mark Noble penalty for West Ham. And I'm going to go for the informed Eddie Nketiah to level it up. So the score on Sunday is West Ham 1, Arsenal 1.
Man United, Brentford. Look, first time round when we played them back in January, I went to this game. I wouldn't say we played the best, but we didn't play the worst. But Man United, when they see a chance, they go for it and they score. So this time they're at home, but they've been on very, very poor form at the moment, and we've gone through the whole of April without getting a loss, which is like a positive on our side, and we have Eriksen now. So I think we're going to win this. But I don't think I think we'll just win it. I'm going to say 3-2 to Brentford.